Hello and welcome back to Bloke. In today's video, we're going to be talking about whether Sigma women exist and 9 traits and characteristics that can help you spot one of these elusive women. We've heard of Sigma males a lot recently. It's a trending topic, so it would be surprising if you hadn't heard of them already. But what about Sigma women? Is that a thing? Do they exist? Well, we're here to tell you that yes, they actually do exist. And just like the Sigma male, they are pretty rare too and share a lot of similar traits. So what are the signs that a woman in your life might be a Sigma? We're going to be giving you 10 signs she's a Sigma, so stick around to judge for yourself by learning all of the signs to look out for. And at the end of the video, we'll also be talking about what type of man is best suited to a Sigma female. Let's get into today's video, starting off at number 9. She is independent. Just like her male counterpart, the Sigma female is fiercely independent. She doesn't depend on others for her happiness, she only depends on herself for that. So it's not surprising that she rejects the social hierarchy, not appreciating the tendency of society to try and fit her into their little box of expectations. She does what she wants, when she wants, without feeling obliged to live by society's rules. Speaking of not depending on others, a Sigma female also doesn't rely on a partner to make her happy either. She's happy single or in a relationship, as she knows that the relationship with herself is what matters the most. There's more to life than romance for a Sigma female, with so many experiences she can have by herself. So that means she will never settle for just anyone, and she will only date or get into a serious relationship when she's ready to and on her own terms. Her independent and liberated attitude means that she's usually very successful in her job and career and finds it easy to gain respect from her peers. If you are or know a woman who gets labeled as bossy or a bitch by insecure males in the workplace just because they are prone to taking the reins and making decisions, then they could be a Sigma female. Number 8. She can be seen as intimidating. Sigma females, just like Sigma males, can be quite rebellious and come across as pretty strong-minded. However, a strong female is not something that everyone can handle. The way that a Sigma female can dismiss social conventions and speak what's on her mind, standing up for what she believes in, can make some people feel quite intimidated. The Sigma female might even quietly enjoy stirring the pot a little, knowing she's making people question these social conventions themselves. Some people find that pretty intimidating, especially the ones who do behave as obedient, upstanding members of society. When someone first meets a Sigma female, they might be put off by the way she comes across. But if they take the time to get to know her, they soon realize that there's far more to her than first meets the eye. Number 7. She is mysterious. A Sigma female has a life that's very intriguing to others. A Sigma female isn't always the easiest to read, and her maverick, non-conformist yet laid-back nature brings her quite a lot of attention, which for the Sigma female can actually get a bit annoying sometimes. This mysterious quality of hers means a lot of people feel they don't really get her, as she doesn't fit into people's boxes. This can cause conflict and stress for the Sigma female, especially when it's from people she has to see on a daily basis. It could be co-workers or family that make things difficult for her because they don't understand or approve of the way she behaves and lives her life. These are other people's issues though, and she knows it. They are likely just jealous of her liberated, free spirit and ability to live her life as she sees fit, without caring about their opinions or judgments. It's definitely a them problem, and being a Sigma female, she really couldn't care less. Number 6. She is a loyal friend. Despite the way she might come across to others, she often surprises people when they realize how loyal and kind she is. She might not depend on them for happiness, but the Sigma female makes for a fantastic friend. She values her friendships and connections to those close to her, and though she doesn't form a lot of friendships, she is loyal and a true pal. If you are friends with a Sigma female, you'll know that when you need her, she's got your back. The select few people who do form a strong bond with a Sigma female should be safe in the knowledge that with her, they've got a friend for life. Number 5. She slips effortlessly into social situations. Despite being independent and happy on her own, one of the advantages of living on the outside of the social hierarchy means that she can blend into whatever social situation or event she has to. She sees everyone as equal, offering mutual respect to whoever she meets. She's able to easily get on with people from all types of backgrounds and walks of life, so fitting into whatever social situation that's thrown at her comes very naturally to the Sigma female. One of the best traits of the Sigma female is that living outside social conventions means that she doesn't discriminate against anyone. She won't bend over backwards for someone she doesn't know, and neither will be rude, but if they deserve respect as a person, she will be the first one to acknowledge it. Number 4. She doesn't follow the crowd. If a Sigma male doesn't follow trends, then you can't expect a Sigma female to either. She doesn't jump on bandwagons or follow the latest craze. She frankly couldn't give a damn about what everyone else is doing. Whether it's trends on social media or in fashion, a Sigma female will do or wear what she wants, because she genuinely likes something, not just because it's trendy. She won't be afraid to try out different styles or even retro looks, and in fact, she can be so out there with her look she inadvertently becomes a bit of a trendsetter herself. She's confident in her own skin and couldn't care less about what others think of her, and in our opinion, that's a pretty awesome trait to have. Even when it comes to social media, the Sigma female tends to lurk around in the internet shadows and look at other people's content rather than posting or engaging herself. And if she does so, it will be for a reason, certainly not because she's craving attention. For her, social media for the most part is unimportant, unnecessary, and her energy is best spent on things that actually enrich her life. Number 3. She goes her own way at her own pace. What's the point of following the rules and expectations of someone else when you don't want to live that way? That's the way a Sigma female feels. She knows the only way she can truly be happy is if she does her own thing at her own pace, and so that's exactly what she does. There's a lot of pressure on women in society today to be a certain way, to follow a certain path, to have everything, a good career, a family, and to adhere to society's beauty standards as she does it. The Sigma female is aware of this, but it doesn't faze her. She rejects this pressure, knowing the only thing that matters to her is her own happiness, and she knows she sure as hell isn't going to achieve that by not living her true self. And that means she's not going to follow the rules if they aren't conducive to her own well-being. Number 2. She doesn't let other people bring her down. Hell hath no fury like a Sigma woman scorned. No, but really, you won't want to be on a Sigma female's bad side if she's angry. She is a woman who is proud of her accomplishments, and if anyone tries to discredit her or bring her down, she won't give them the time of day. As we know already, the Sigma female doesn't care about what others think about her. Good or bad, she won't conform. She knows what's best for her, and there's no way in hell she's about to let others make her feel bad for the way she chooses to live her own life. Now, before we get on to number 1, if you've made it to the end of this list, thank you for staying with us. If you've enjoyed the content so far, make sure to hit that like button, share this video, and you can continue to support us by subscribing to our channel so you don't miss out on our next uploads. Number 1. She has an emotional side. The Sigma female does share a number of traits with her alpha counterpart, but one that she doesn't share, however, is her high emotional frequency and her ability to become emotionally attached. While it's true that she is happy alone as well as in a relationship, if she does happen to form a strong bond with someone who turns out to be not who she thought, it can be difficult for the Sigma female to turn off her feelings and break the attachment. It's hard for her to move on when she's feeling hurt or bothered by something. This can lead to feelings that are harbored for a long time, especially if there is no resolution, which can affect the Sigma female's overall happiness. Therefore, she is selective about who she chooses to let into her life. Her emotional nature is one of the main traits the Sigma female has that makes her vastly different from the Alpha female, and also why she may appear as cold and standoffish at first. Like all of us, she's afraid of getting hurt. So to protect herself, she tries to hide her big heart and sensitive side by putting on a brave face and showing the world that she's a strong, invincible woman who can't be hurt. Before we end today's video, you may be wondering at this point whether a Sigma female would be compatible with a Sigma male. Well, the answer is yes. Seeing as a Sigma male is as independent as the Sigma female who follows his own rules, he totally respects a Sigma female, and she is one of the only people who he can truly get. He's not easily intimidated by anyone and isn't at all threatened by a Sigma female. In fact, it's actually a relief for him to find someone who shares his own attitudes and lifestyle. They both tend to be loyal partners and understand each other's need for their own space. They don't get easily jealous, and together they are able to create a truly meaningful, beautiful, and healthy relationship. We hope you've enjoyed today's video on Sigma females. Leave us a comment below if you think there's anything we've missed on our list, and we'll see you next time.